So, I don't know if you guys ever been in situations like these before, but it's like you're just in that position where a particular person or people in general, they it's like they love and they hate you at the same time, and it's such a weird thing because it's like people can hate you, and just like if you really hate someone, you're just going to distance yourself from them, and there's not going to be any ifs, ands, or buts. But some people like want to be around you, or like not necessarily want to be around you, but it's like they might have been around you for a long time in your life, and now it's like they hate you, and it's like they're not completely going away, but it's like they're still there, but like they hate a part of you, and it's such a weird thing, and it's probably because you've grown as a person. When you grow as a person, when you start to do better for yourself, and you're starting to do much better than them, you're outgrowing them, people will love and hate you. It'll be these types of people. It'll be people you used to know. They're going to love and hate you at the same time. And I'm going to give you guys my advice right now on these people. Alright? You don't want to be around them. You just don't. You have to let them love you from a distance if they're even still loving you in the first place. I let so many damn people go in my life. And not all of it was easy, but I did it. And I had to do the right thing. I did what I had to do so I could grow. Because I'm telling you, man, some people just do nothing but hold you back. Bullshit all day long. Just hold you back. Like they're not letting you be you. They're not letting you get better. They're not getting better. They're just using you. They're just whatevering you, you know? And they can't understand your growth. They can't respect you and your boundaries. They just have no respect for themselves. So how can they respect you? By you growing as a person, it makes them hate you more. Because they know you're doing better, you're feeling better, you're looking better. You're doing a lot of things better, and it's bothering them so much to the point where, you know, they loved you at one point as a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a friend or a family member or something like this. I've had relationship partners that no longer like me anymore. They're more on the side of hating me, and I still have family members to this day. They do not like me at all. And I have friends, obviously, that do not like me at all. And what can I do about that? Nothing, because I've done nothing personally wrong to them whatsoever. They just hate what I'm about, and they hate what they're not about. Point blank, period. That's what I'm saying. These individuals are very dangerous. You should not want to deal with them at all. You want to keep your distance from them. You're going to let them love you from a distance, and if you still love them or care for them at all, you do that from a distance, because when you're growing, man, I'm telling you, in life, there's no slowing the train. There's no stopping the storm. You're going 100 mile an hour towards who you are as a person and your goals, and you take it very serious. And if these people are not willing to accept that, not be in your life, not understand that you're making some serious progress, you're doing all the right things, a lot of people are not going to want to accept that. A lot of people are not going to want to be around you because they're not doing the same things. And your attitude, your spirit, who you are as a person, it's a lot brighter than theirs. It's a lot brighter than their spirit. Your vibration is much higher. Who you are is just way more than what they are. They can't deal with that. They can't give you credit where credit is due. They just They want to take the opposite approach to try to put you below them because they have this problem where they can't just work on themselves. I can be around absolutely anybody and not care. I don't care. I'm too invested in myself to care whether what somebody else is doing. They could be solving world hunger. They could be doing whatever they want to be doing. I'm not going to look at them every day. I'm not going to look at them any different because I got my own stuff to handle. And it would be amazing that they're doing that. And if they're not doing that, it's whatever too. Like, I can still get along with somebody that is not really doing anything, or someone that's solving world hunger, if their mindset is right. But this is the thing. People that ain't doing shit, their mindset is not right. And if your mindset is right and you're doing shit, you're not going to tango with this person. You know you could, but you're not going to be able to because they can't do it with you. Because they're going to be the one that's jealous. They're going to be one that's angry. They're going to be the one that's bitter. But the way you think, you could be around a person that's not doing much as long as they're respectful. As long as they don't have that jealous and envious type of emotions around you. Like, they're just fair game. They mean well. They're well. It wouldn't matter whether it's somebody like that or whether it's someone that's solving world hunger. It would make no difference to me. But this is why I'm saying not to hang out with and not to be around people that ain't really about shit, because they can't help it but to have that jealous and envious spirit. And that's just how it is. They will end up bringing you down. If you want to be around anybody at all, you have to be around higher up people who are doing higher up things, who are achieving more things, who's doing better things. Because they understand you, you understand them, you're on the same page, you both understand what this stuff is. Shit's not easy. But those other types of people, man, their spirit, their thoughts, the way they think, they just can't handle you doing what you're doing. Just the thought that they have in their mind of who you are and what you're becoming, what you're doing, is enough for them to look at you in the evilest way possible and just try to like destroy you, to try to, you leave and they're talking behind your back like they're literally trying to destroy you. That's why you can't hang out with those types of people. You need a learning mindset. And you don't have to be the one that's solving world hunger. But you could just be in a position in your life where you're growing as a person in general. That is enough. But these people, they ain't doing nothing. So you just can't be around them. You gotta surround yourself with yourself for a long time. Or be around higher up people who's doing higher up things. It could be anything. You could hang with someone that's at the top of what they're doing, with whatever it is. Look at the music artists, look at the professional athletes. They don't just hang out with professional athletes or just music artists. They're hanging out with people all over the world that's at the top of what they're doing. They're all at the top. They're all with each other. They all understand each other because they're all at the top. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is where you're at. What matters is where you're at mentally. So if you want better, you got to be around better. And the amazing thing is, in today's day and age that we're living in, it doesn't matter who we got in our lives, because we can surround ourselves with better all we want over a TV. over YouTube, over a laptop, over places like these. Because we can surround our own minds with people on YouTube and in other places with better mindsets. We don't even need to be in person because we have it. We have access to a whole bunch of people who we choose and we want to listen to, so there's no excuse that there's no people to hang out with and this and that and that and this. Yes, there is. Right in front of your own eyes. Even though it's not in person, it actually is. It actually is. This is how I overcame so many things in my life, because I stopped hanging out with, like, if I only hung out with people where I come from, I'd be screwed. I would not be who I am today. I would not think the way I think. YouTube alone saved my life, because I was 18, 19 years old and I started watching a whole lot of different stuff. A whole lot of Joe Rogan, a whole lot of Conor McGregor stuff, a whole lot of motivational stuff, different motivational entrepreneurs, different motivational, a lot of things, and just other creators as well. That's how I learned so much. That's how I grew as a person so much. And from experience in general, life experience in general. All these things combined. And I stopped hanging with people where I come from more and more and more and more and more. And I started to do what my intuition told me to do. And I started to do the right things more and more and more. And I stopped hanging out with those types of people less and less. And it will get you to where you want to go. But you have to stay focused. You can't listen to a podcast for one day. You can't listen to one or two or three videos for one day and think your life is going to change. You have to be consistent with everything. If you're consistent with the information you're taking in on a daily basis, it will start to change and shape you, and you will start to act accordingly by what is going in your ear. This is really how it is. It's whatever you let have influence over you. And you have to take accountability yourself as to what is having influence over you. As to what you're listening to. This is on you. Nobody else. There's no excuses as to why you have this toxic partner. There's no excuse as to why you're married to this narcissist, as you might say. I have people that message me and say, my narc husband, my narc wife, this and that and this. Why are you married to a narcissist in the first place? Like, are you kidding me? You're telling me this. You're complaining about this, but yet you're making that decision to be in a marriage with a freaking narcissist. Let that sink in for just 2 seconds. Did you get your answer yet? You know what I mean? How do you expect me or anyone else to give you any help when you're not even willing to help yourself? You're doing yourself a disservice. And that situation is on you. You have to get out of that first if you want any help. You can't be helped in a situation like that. You can't. And I'm starting to question whether these types of people are the narcissists, if they're trying to tell me this. You're in a marriage with a narcissist, but yet you're staying in that marriage. What's up with you? You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. It just, I don't know. Craziness is what it is, but yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Accountability is everything. It's up to you. Your decisions shapes your own life. Who you're around shapes your life. Who you choose to be around shapes your life. You choose to hang out with lesser people when you could have hung out with a better person that just will have your mind at a better place. That's on you. That's on you. You're only falling deeper and deeper and deeper. You're only going down. You choose to hang out with the toxic crowd for the weekend and drink and party and all this stuff instead of chilling by yourself and listening to more motivational stuff that's going to help you and elevate you. And now you're going to have a better week, a more fulfilled week. Instead of you wasted the weekend away, you wasted your money, and half your week is going to suck because you're still trying to recover from a hangover. And you're half brain dead now, and there's nothing anyone really can do for you. Like, smarter decisions in general. Accountability is everything. Take accountability and you'll be just fine. You have to see everything you're doing. Should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? The reason why I am who I am today, and the reason why I will become who I become, is because I'm smart. Is because I make smart decisions every single damn day. All day, every day. I'm doing what it takes. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not getting weak. I'm not doing shit I should not be doing. Point blank, period. Take accountability and do what you have to do for you. And you'll be just fine. Amen.